Prayer is the delivery room of every great vision. Prayer is the delivery room of every great vision and great champions. When you open the room, the delivery room of great champions, you find them praying there. There is nobody who moved the earth and moved God that did not move in prayer. When you move in prayer, you move the earth. When you move in prayer, you move the heavens. When you move in prayer, you move your destiny. Every object will assume a state of rest until force is applied to it. Prayer is the force that moves men from point A to point B. The Bible said in the book of Acts chapter 6 or Acts chapter 4, the Bible said concerning Peter, they said to the other disciples, take money, take food, take everything, take care of the widows, but we will give ourselves to the ministry of prayer and to the ministry of the word. They submitted, my God, they donated themselves to prayer, and prayer donated them as a gift. Oh, they donated themselves to prayer, and prayer made them generational impactors, if I can use that word. They donated themselves to prayer, and prayer donated them as national assets. Listen to me. Prayer can move men from liabilities to becoming assets. Prayer can make a man who is a liability to become a global asset. Prayer can make a man who is a non-entity to become a super personality. Prayer can make a fisherman to become the leader of the church of God. Your education may not count if prayer can count in your life. It doesn't mean you shouldn't go to school, but if you can't afford it, at some point in your future you may be able to. But if you submit yourself to the ministry of prayer, prayer can make you what your father can't make you. Prayer can make you what your friends can't make you. Everybody may reject you, but I dare to say to you, the Bible makes me to understand Recopalim in the book of James that the effectual fervent prayer of the righteous man makes tremendous power available. Saints of God, to move your destiny forward you need power, and men of prayer will end up as men of power. Women of prayer will end up as women of power, and where there is power, every destiny will move ahead, every destiny will move forward. They told Esther everybody will die in 3 days. Esther said, no, I'm a woman of prayer, and so I'm a woman of power. And she commanded power from the reserve of her prayer, and the one that wanted them dead died before them. Saints of God, if you must bring what you saw in the spiritual realm into the physical realm, you must give yourself to prayer. We have a lot of lazy Christians today, and so their destiny jumps out of the window.